Hello Bakugan Brawlers and welcome to another Bakugan video. Today I'm going to be talking about the power of blue ability cards. As you guys know, with my Bakugan the Power of series, I will first go on a few facts about the blue ability cards and then I'll give 4 reasons on why these blue ability cards are powerful. And also, after giving each reason, I will include a short and simple battle demonstration. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Blue ability cards are the most basic compared to the red and green ability cards in Bakugan. The main priority for these cards is to boost your Bakugan G power during a battle. Most blue ability cards come with a list of bonuses that are given to different attributes, for example, Dark Knight Claw. However, there are some that do not show this but comes with specific rules and conditions to give an ability card effect, such as color shift, where it says play during a battle. If your Bakugan has a lowest printed G power, change your Bakugan's attribute to any Bakugan you are using in the game. Pretty different compared to a regular G power boosting ability. There are a few blue ability cards that stand out from others, such as Get It Right Next Time, which is played after losing a battle. Blue ability cards really encourage players to brawl using multiple different attributes of Bakugan, such as Pyrus, Chaos, and Ventus. These cards can be helpful as it is very flexible and can be easily played in almost any multi-attribute deck. There are a ton of cards like this to choose from, but for the sake of the video, I will showcase a very simple card called Pip. As it says, play during a battle, your Bakugan gains G power based on its attribute, giving a simple G power boost for every single Bakugan attribute. For this example, let's say we're running a Aquas, Chaos, and Ventus Bakugan in our team, and we are the Aquas Quake Dragonoid battling against the Pyrus Bakuganmusurge Skytress on the gate card. So since we're running a multiple attribute deck, a very straightforward example of these kind of abilities is Pip, as it gives a decent G power bonus for every single attribute of Bakugan. Since we have the Chaos, Ventus, and Aquas Bakugan in our team, we would be getting 70 G power, and this can be really good for using with any of your Bakugan in your team. For players who like to brawl using a Bakugan with certain gimmick and features, such as a double strike Bakugan, would consider playing these blue ability cards, as some of these bonuses can be very rewarding. An example of this blue framed ability is Double Night Wind, as it says, play during a battle where you have a Darkus or Ventus double strike. Your Bakugan gains G power equal to its second G power 1 time for each power level. This is great to play if you run a Ventus and Darkus double strike Bakugan in your team, as it can reward you pretty well, especially when playing in the late stages of the game, 3 to 4 player brawls, or in a big game brawl. And for the gimmicks reason, let's say we are playing a double strike Bakugan. We are the Ventus Phantom Darak battling against the Chaos Aquimos, and we are battling on our opponent's gate. Let's say we want to give ourselves a G power boost by playing the Double Night Wind, as it says play during a battle where you have a Darkus or Ventus double strike. Your Bakugan gains equal to its second G power 1 time for each power level. So once pressing the double strike features, the Phantom Darak has its double strike printed G power of 70, and since the power level of the game is 3, 2 here, 1 here, according to this ability card, we would be getting the 70 G power 1 time for each power level, basically giving it 70 times 3, which is 210 Gs plus your Bakugan G power. There are a plethora of blue abilities that are more complex but does reward you with a high G power boost. These cards have to be played after meeting a certain criteria, but the bonuses given to you are more powerful compared to a regular G power boosting blue framed ability. An example of a complex blue ability card is Granite Gauntlet, as it says, play during a battle on an opponent's gate card. If your Bakugan has a printed G power of 450 or less, your Bakugan gets G power based on its attribute, which gives 200 G power for Aquas and a very high G power boost of 400 for Subterra. The catch is that you must play it on an enemy gate card, and your Bakugan has to have a printed G power of 450 Gs or less. For the Granite Gauntlet example, let's say we are the Subterra Cosmic Ingram with 450 G power, while our opponent is the Darkest Horidion with 580 Gs, and we are battling on our opponent's gate card. Let's say we are struggling and we need a huge G power boost. We can play the Granite Gauntlet. Since the conditions meet, as we have 450 G power or less Bakugan, and we are fighting on our opponent's gate card, we will gain a huge G power boost of 400 Gs, giving us a good advantage in the battle. For this part, all ability cards are Sega Toys exclusive, making them unfortunately more challenging for some to find, but very useful for those who plays with a Baku Sky Raider in their deck, and that can also benefit their other Bakugan. These are the Baku Sky Raider requirement blue abilities that I own, which are all great to be played with any attribute of Bakugan and does benefit the other non-Sky Raider Bakugan that you have in your team. Just make sure to run a Baku Sky Raider in your deck. An example of this ability card is Random Shadow, the Sega Toys version. As it says, play during a battle, add G power based on its attribute, moreover get plus 200 if there's Jump Bakugan in your deck. As you guys know, Jump Bakugan is a Baku Sky Raider Bakugan. As for the Baku Sky Raider boosting ability, let's say we are the Darkest Horidion battling against the Chaos Aquimos and we are losing quite badly. But since we have a Baku Sky Raider in our deck, we can play the Random Shadow ability. As it says, play during a battle, add G power based on its attribute, moreover get plus 200 if there's Jump Bakugan in your deck. So since we do have a Pyrus bakugannemechaniumsurge Skytrus, which is a Baku Sky Raider or Jump Bakugan, we would be getting an additional 200 Gs plus the attribute bonus of 150, giving our Darkest Horidion a powerful 350 G power boost. Alright guys, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe and share for more awesome Bakugan content. See you in the next Bakugan video.